Yes, sir. The screen did this to me, but this is not how I like my screen to be. Y'all know that. Talking about some screen orientation. We're gonna rock like this though. Lil Brunson back at you with the back at you, and I am the best reporting on the Eagles. You know what it is, man. Before we get into the meat and potatoes, ha ha. This video was brought to you by Print Champs. Get it. Go get it. Get it while the getting is hot. Make sure you tap in Big Print Champs in the building. You know what we bring it to the table. You know what I'm saying? All the ski mask, Howie stuff. You know what I mean? All the hurt season hat, all of that good stuff. You know, make sure you do your job. Use code Bully10 and go get all your stuff at a discounted rate. I wonder if y'all can see me good, man. We're gonna talk about it real quick. Dev 10, what's up, Dev? Herb, what up? Herb, you ain't got one? Let me take that, Herb. Take that. Who that? My guy Donnell? Donnell Shipley, what's up, man? What's up, gang? 69 people in the building. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna get let's let the pot cook. Let the pot cook real quick. Let the pot cook real quick. You know what I'm saying? Let the pot cook. Let the pot cook. Let's talk about it. Let's jump into it though. The Rams is gonna be a tough matchup for us, man. The Rams gonna be a tough matchup for us, man. The way they're using that dude Puka in the absence of Cooper Kupp, who is now coming back for our game. This is a tough matchup for the Philadelphia Eagles, man. The secondary got to tighten up. The secondary got to tighten up for sure. Devontae Jones, thank you for the super chat. Emilio Forbes deleted his Twitter after the AJ Brown baptism. I mean, we knew what that was about. We knew what that was about. I talked to Louis T about Emmanuel Forbes. His thing was, well, he don't start. Well, he shouldn't have been in the game against a Savage. Have to get there with the defensive line. We got to get there with the D line, man. Listen, Stafford is a statue. We got to get there with the D line. You got to get there with the D line, man. Cooper Kupp coming back make that passing attack dangerous. Cooper Kupp coming back makes that passing attack dangerous, man. Because you can't sleep on Tutu Atwell. It's a lot of people you can't sleep on, man. But Cooper Kupp coming back make it dangerous. I don't think they're gonna be able to run the ball on us, but they're the type of team that'll abandon the run and attack the soft coverage. They'll abandon the run and attack the soft coverage. You know, Matthew Stafford throws one of the prettiest balls in the NFL. One of the prettiest balls. Who defense ranked 27th? The Rams or our pass defense? The Rams going to be a good challenge, no doubt, but not our biggest challenge. It's our biggest challenge to date. I think the Rams game is going to be tougher than the Miami game. Cup is washed. You tripping if Cup washed. Good afternoon, LB. Go Birds. Go Birds indeed. Yes, sir. Our pass defense, yeah, our pass defense being ranked 27th, that's not good. That's why I understand why we acquired the slot that we acquired. I understand that. You know what I mean? I really understand why we acquired Roby. You know, it had to be done. It had to be done because Bradbury being on the outside, that has to happen. We can't have Bradbury back in the slot. So getting somebody to shore up that slot position now, he is 31 years old. You know what I'm saying? I got you, Tyler. He is 31 years old. At the end of the day, he's still got a lot left. I'm surprised he's not on the team. He had a lot of people coming after him this offseason, according to what was being stated. But yeah, man, that was a timely acquisition. That's what makes Howie Roseman who he is. You know what I mean? What makes Howie Roseman who he is understanding his team and understanding what's needed at the time. You know what I mean? When Avonte Maddox went out, didn't you? If Job just ain't it. Job just ain't it. You know what I mean? Job just not it. You know what I mean? It's no slight to Job, but I feel like Job is a backup player. Job is a backup dancer. Job is not it. City needs to be starting over Edmonds when he's healthy. I agree. I think a lot of personnel changes gotta be made. A lot of personnel changes gotta be made. I think N'Kobe Dean lost that starting spot. I had really high hopes for N'Kobe Dean. You know, sad to say that, but if you're keeping it real, I think N'Kobe Dean lost that job. I'm not bringing N'Kobe Dean back into a starting lineup. I'm not bringing N'Kobe Dean back, and that's not saying I lost faith in him. But Nicholas Morrow and Zach Cunningham look really, really good together. Really, really good together. Nicholas Morrow and Zach Cunningham look really good together. You know what I mean? He the same age as Slay, 31. Yeah, but Slay don't take no breaks. You know what I mean? Slay don't take no breaks, and we can't hold Slay age against him. Slay out here getting pick sixes still. You can't hold Slay age against him, man. Slay still playing at an all pro level. Any idea why we haven't seen Ringo? Maybe he ain't good enough. You know what I mean? He ain't good enough. I don't know. But N'Kobe Dean lost that job. You know what I mean? Zach Cunningham running around here with, I think, like a 9 or a 10 tackle game. Anthony Morrow, 3 sacks last week. You know what I mean? He lost the job, bro. You got to put the best players on the field at this point. And I feel like that same thing goes for Quez and Oz. Alameda Zakis, Alameda took that job. Alameda took that job. Andre, what's up? Alameda took that job. That catch that Jalen Hurts threaded the needle to him, you know what I'm saying, our last game, I don't think Quez making that catch. I don't think Quez is doing the small things that Alameda is doing. I don't think Quez does those things. We've seen a lot of Quez. We've seen a lot of Quez. Standing on the sideline like that in that Bucks game, waiting for Jalen Hurts to find him, how Alameda did, I don't see Quez doing that, making himself available like that. I don't see Quez catching that touchdown pass or being in the right spot at the right time for Jalen Hurts to throw that dot in the Buccaneers game. I don't see that from Quez. 2 weeks in a row, I've seen Alameda Zakis do things that I don't see Quez Watkins doing. I don't see it. You know what I mean? And like I said, I knew that was going to happen with Quez. I knew Alameda had what he had in him. But Alameda, although he don't have the straight line speed that Quez got, he different. With the ball in his hands, he different. I think Quez done. I think Quez done. I think Quez done. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. Oz hustle play on AJ touchdown sealed the deal. Him over Quez. Yeah. Alameda is enjoying being in a winning environment. You know what I mean? When you enjoy being in a winning environment, you start to see those type of plays. Dudes hustling, dudes making tackles down the field. It's all about being in a winning environment. And make sure y'all subscribe if you ain't subscribed. We still on the road to 30,000 subs. We gonna get there though. We definitely gonna get there though. Bringing Roby in was a power move. Bringing Roby in was a power move. You know what I mean? The rival's gonna act like he washed, and it's the reason why nobody picked him up. He had options. And I'm pretty sure he's gonna talk about that in his press conference. He had options, but the words out of his mouth was, "I would like to come over and help these guys win a ring." I think Claypool would be a good fourth wide receiver. I don't want nobody with no lazy work ethic, man. Anybody that's going to run to the media and say, well, they not using me right, using that as an excuse. I don't want a guy like that a part of my team. But I think behind A.J. Brown and Smitty, he'll know his role and he'll just be quiet. Oz and Swift played together, so I know they happy. They happy. You know what I mean? Yeah, they happy. You see Nick Wright get on TV talking about the only good thing the Philadelphia Eagles do good is the tush push. And somebody was like, no, they run the ball really well. He like, not as good as last year. Dog, through 4 games, the Philadelphia Eagles got the exact same amount of rushing yards. Through the 4 games we had last year, the same amount. Like, these guys are hating, bro. The difference with the running game is this, that we ain't requiring Jalen Hurts to do it. Jalen Hurts might have had 300 rushing yards at this point last year. We're not asking Jalen Hurts to do that this year. He don't have to do that this year. Jalen Hurts right now, Braylon Johnson, thank you for the super chat. How you feel about our OC and DC through 4 weeks? We're going to talk about it. That's a good question. You know what I mean? I feel like Brian Johnson is getting better. I feel like Sean Desai is also getting better, but I feel like they both got to tighten up tremendously, man. We got that stretch with the Bills, San Fran, I think Dallas in there. We got a stretch where you got to be at peak football, and I think we figuring it out. We figuring it out. We definitely figuring it out. But Nick Wright, there's guys like that on TV that their life mission is to discredit what we doing without even doing proper research. We got I'm talking about the exact same amount. Like I think it's like 619, 6 something, the exact number of rushing yards for as a team. So how do we not running? We're running the ball better if you ask me, because we're not asking our quarterback to do it. We're just giving it to the running back. When you give it to the running back, you cut back on illegal man downfield penalties in the RPO game. You cut back on a lot of stuff when you give it to the running back. You preserve your quarterback. Listen, we ain't even unleashed Penny. We have not even unleashed Penny, and we second in rushing. We second in rushing. What's this, 3 straight games of 400 yards of offense? Ever since we had the slow offensive start in New England, we had 400 yards of offense every game. Corey Harris, thank you for the super chat. Nick Wright looked like Toucan Sam and Covey top 5 punt return. Probably. You know what I'm saying? No, if you think Penny trash, you don't know what you're looking at, bro. We just ain't giving him an opportunity for some strange reason. Other team, right? And it's the thing about the tush push. They complained about it all last week. Everybody. Then you see the Giants come out there and flop. You see the Commanders come out there and flop. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's trying to do it, but everybody flopping. You know what I'm saying? We revolutionized it, bro. We revolutionized. It should be a documentary this season on why guys can't do it as good as we do it. Everybody complain about it, but then everybody trying to do it now. Makes no sense to me at all, man. Makes no sense to me at all. This is a must-win game for the Philadelphia Eagles, man. I know it's weird to be at 4-0 and have a must-win game, but this week is a must-win. We got to tighten up on defense. We got to win this game. We got to win this game, bro. I'm telling you, we got to win this game. The Dallas Cowboys are terrified of the San Francisco 49ers. Terrified of the 49ers. I don't think they're going to win against the 49ers in San Francisco. So we got to get this tough road win. We got to get this tough road win. This week 5 road win against the Los Angeles Rams. We got to go out there and secure this. Because if we get this week 5 win, we're looking at 5-0. They looking at 3-2. That's the type of space we need. That's the type of space we need. That's the type of space we deserve. We don't need these bums being that close to us. We got to get this week 5 win. That got to be the message. Roby needs to play this week. Roby, I'm not talking he should be good by week 6. He need to play this week, bro. Roby need to play this week. I'm telling you, Cooper Kupp and that dude Puka, the middle of the field is where is where Stafford going to throw the ball. Stafford is throwing the ball to the middle of the field. They don't have really nobody that's going to stretch it on the outside. Stafford is going, trust me, yo. Stafford is attacking the middle of the field. Cooper Kupp is going to be looking to be dangerous out the slot. Puka Nakota, whatever his name is, he looking at 22. He will get 2,200 yards if he stay on this pace. They're going to attack the middle of the field. Higbee, the middle of the field, y'all. So that means the linebackers and the safeties have to be on one accord. The slot cornerback has to be on one accord. Josh Jobe cannot be in the game. Josh Jobe cannot be in the game. You know what I mean? And it's as simple as that. It's as simple as that, man. As simple as that. We need to shut down the run, shut them down on first. I don't think they're going to run the ball, yo. I don't think they're going to waste their time. I think they're going to come out firing. They're going to come out firing, man. And we need to mix up when we're doing that soft coverage. We can't be so obvious with it, man. We can't be so obvious with it, man. It's a lot of things we need to correct because this is a big week for the Philadelphia Eagles. Being 5-0 means something in this league. Means something in this league. You know what I mean? It's a lot of talk about rivals going on right now on social media. Whose rivals are who? The Dallas Cowboys content creators and fan base will do anything to discredit us because they have not been good for damn near 30 years. They'll do anything to discredit us. Anything to discredit us. Anything to discredit us. They make all types of jokes, y'all. All types of jokes. All types of jokes. He back in his car making a video. A lot of them can't get 400 people at noon. A lot of them can't build what we built over here. So they do a lot of stuff to discredit us. You know what I'm saying? Now they're going as far as to saying that we're not rivals of the Philadelphia Eagles. We're rivals of the San Francisco 49ers. You're right. You're not rivals of ours because if you was rivals of ours, you would stop us from going to the Super Bowl twice. You right. You damn sure not a rival of ours. You ain't no rival of ours. You're just in the division. But how do you think you're a rival of the San Francisco 49ers? You ain't beat the 49ers in the playoff game since 93. 93. The Dallas Cowboys fan base, content creators, whatever, a lot of them just want to fit in. They want to be a part of a winning discussion so bad that they think they rivals of a team that play on the West Coast. You're not rivals of San Francisco. This ain't 95 when Dion got a Jerry curl. You're not rivals anymore. I don't understand it. Y'all not rivals of San Francisco. Y'all just want to, y'all need friends. You know what I mean? That's what it is. And I see it as clear as day. Y'all want to seem important. That's my biggest gripe with y'all. Y'all want to be special. Y'all not special. Y'all not rivals of the San Francisco 49ers. It don't even make sense. You ain't beat them guys since 1993 in the playoffs. The San Francisco 49ers are the team that just put you out the playoffs the last 2 years. That's an abusive relationship. Ain't no rivalry. That ain't no rivalry. Sounds like to me somebody came home drunk and started beating up on their old lady. And the Dallas Cowboys, they the old lady. They got confused into thinking they ain't a rivalry. Rivalries tend to go both ways sometimes, don't they? I'm confused with the delusion of these guys. Oh, we ain't no rival with y'all. They got 5 rings. We got 5 rings. Y'all both ain't win a ring since the 90s. Y'all both ain't win a ring since the 90s. San Francisco, they've been in the Super Bowl. Kaepernick, they've been in the bowl a couple times. But y'all both ain't won a ring since the 90s. That rivalry is dead. Y'all got grandkids now. Cowboys fans? I'm confused. Y'all got grandkids now. You think y'all still in y'all, what you think you're in a hot tub time machine? Y'all kids graduating college and y'all still think that the Cowboys and the 49ers got a rivalry. Stop it, man. It's laughable to me. It's laughable to me. It's laughable to me. But don't discredit how excited y'all are to even be in the same division as us because y'all playing the 49ers this week who gonna smoke y'all. We beat the 49ers. I keep telling them the same thing. If we were so insignificant, and easy to beat, why y'all ain't beat the 49ers and meet us at the altar in the NFC Championship game? Why y'all ain't do it? We more rivals to the 49ers to y'all. The 49ers got the Eagles game circled. Big Pain, thank you for the super chat. I haven't caught one of your lives in a minute. Howie Roseman for the past 2 years has built the team so good that we can only blame the coaching for the most part when we lose. I agree, Big Pain. Thank you for the super chat. You know what I'm saying? What games you going to, LB? I'm about to step outside. I'm not going to this Rams one. I'm about to step outside, though. Miami. You know what I'm saying? Miami Eagles. You know what I mean? I just don't understand it, bro. I don't understand how these guys could even fix their lips to even talk as cocky as they talking. But, you know, that's them and we are us. We Philadelphia Eagles, man. You know what I mean? Everybody our rival. We rivals with the league. Let's talk about it. They talk about banning a QB sneak every week. Every week. And if you think the refs ain't trying to, yo, bro, the fix was in, bro. Shaquille Burton, thank you for the super chat. Am I the only one that thinks Edmonds is trash? Maybe. But the fix was in, bro. They was trying to fix that game. They wanted us to lose, bro. They wanted us to lose. The fix was in, bro. We beat the Zebras and we beat the Commanders. The time has changed in the NFL. You got dudes saying y'all struggle to get Sam Howell. We came back. Why the narrative not Sam Howell blew a lead? Because that was the first time we was down at halftime all year. Why that's not the narrative? Shaquille Burton, man, thank you for the first super chat, man. I appreciate that. Your first super chat on this channel. You know what I mean? So yeah, why not? You know what I'm saying? Like, why is that not the narrative? The narrative for the way that listen, you know what's destroying how people talk about sports? It's Twitter, bro. It's Twitter, bro. Twitter is destroying how people talk about sports. Twitter is where people go, or X, or whatever you want to call it. X is where people go to find people to agree with them. If you follow me on Twitter at @Lord_Brunson, I don't care who agree or who disagree. Some of these people really need friends. Really need friends. They attacked Joy Taylor for a whole week just to come out and be mid. My guy Big D, thank you for the super chat. LB, Eagles have one Super Bowl. You acting tough. How am I acting tough? How am I acting tough? We got one Super Bowl. We do. We do. We got one Super Bowl. But you one of them guys that keep talking about stuff that happened in 96. I don't understand it, bro. I don't understand it. In 1996, bro, nobody remembers what was happening in 1996, but y'all magically do. I was 8 years old in 1996. 8 years old in 1996. Come on, bro. Like, cut the boo-boo out. But go ahead. You enjoy. You enjoy, brother. Our secondary will be fine. I agree. Nah, you know what? I gotta see it, bro. I gotta see it to believe it, bro. The secondary suspect. The scheme that they playing is suspect, bro. Something is suspect about the secondary. I gotta see it to believe it, bro. Because if the front four don't get there, which is likely, because front fours don't always get there, bro. We be getting cooked, bro. And we can't play that type of game with Sam. We can't play that type of game. Stafford, we can't play the game with Stafford. I'm sorry, man. So yeah. I need to see the secondary play better so I can believe that they're gonna be better. You know what I mean? Jeffrey Baltimore, thank you for the super chat. It's your first one, bro. I appreciate you. If Sidney Brown is back, definitely helps middle of the field. It definitely helps middle of the field. And I like the game he played against the Bucks. I hope he's back. Black Steel, thank you for the super chat. That's your first one, bro. You know what I mean? I definitely hope he's back. You know what I mean? But it is what it is, man. I need to see. You know what I mean? I need to see these guys be better in the secondary. I really need to see it because I'm concerned. Because you got, like I said, you got Cooper Kupp coming back. If you think Cooper Kupp is washed, I don't think we need to have anything to talk about. You know what I mean? You got Cooper Kupp coming back. Stafford is the best quarterback you played so far. You let Mac Jones put up 3. You know what I'm saying? Kirk Cousins put up 3. You know what I'm saying? Stafford is capable of putting up a 4 or 5 burger if we don't tighten up. All up the middle of the field, bro. All up the middle of the field. You got to tighten up this week, bro. You got to tighten up. Higbee is a big part of this. You know what I mean? And you don't think now by going into the 5th game, people don't think we sweet in the secondary? You don't think now, like I can tell you the best way to beat the Eagles right now. Throw the ball on early downs. Don't even waste your time running into Jordan Davis and them and getting off schedule and being behind the chains. If you come out with a passing attack from the rip, you got the Philadelphia Eagles dead to rights, bro. You got them dead to rights, bro. If you throw more than run on first down, you got us dead to rights. You got us that. Every time Jordan Davis is on the field, I'm calling the pass play. I'm calling the pass play every time Jordan Davis is on the field. Sean Desai has not been impressive to me, man. He has not been impressive to me. Every time he's on the field, if it's a combination of Fletcher Cox, Sean Desai with no Jalen Carter, Fletcher Cox and Jordan Davis with no Jalen Carter, I'm calling the pass play. If you're going to keep giving me 7 yards of coverage, 7 yards of slack, why would I ever run the ball in that situation? It don't make sense. It don't make sense. And then when you try to press and squeeze down, then I'm going to throw the ball some more. Like Sean Desai has not disguised. He disguised in something. His cover 9 is real clever, but it's a lot of things that he leaves. You know, a lot of things that he leaves, man. A lot of things that he leaves open for people to get away with it on us, man. Who will be guarding Aaron Donald? What do you mean who's going to be guarding Aaron Donald? That's going to be a joint project. That's going to be a joint project. I hope it ain't Mailata. Mailata been looking kind of sweet this week, this season. Renato Knott, thank you for the super chat. Going to the Fins game, Kelly Green. You already know Kelly Green on deck. Yeah, you got to run on Aaron Donald. You got to try to not put yourself in passing situations. For sure, I agree with that. But I feel like, I feel like we handle defensive tackles well. So I'm not worrying about, the Aaron Donald thing too much. We handle defensive tackles well. You know what I mean? I'm cool. I'm cool with who gonna be guarding Aaron Donald. Just like last season, when how we fixed the D line, he will fix the secondary. How? How you gonna fix the secondary? How you gonna fix it? It's the scheme, bro. It's the scheme. You got all pro players back there. You got all pro. Then you go get Roby. Maybe Roby is the missing piece. Man, LB in '96, I was jetting to the crib to watch Rap City after school. Go Birds, man. I don't even know what I was doing in '96, bro. I don't even know what was on TV in '96. You know what I mean? But these guys think that they rivals with the 49ers from something that happened when Deion Sanders had a Jerry curl. It's laughable to me, bro. It's laughable to me. Laughable to me. Like, who are the Philadelphia Eagles rivals with? I don't get it. We rivals with the entire National Football League. That's how I feel. We rivals with the entire National Football League. It's still people who believe Jalen Hurts can't throw the football. Job and Edmonds are the problem. Yeah, Edmonds looked lost a lot back there. I really like what Sidney Brown was bringing to the table, bro, in that Bucks game from the safety spot. Reed Blankenship is cool. But, yeah, if you get Sidney Brown back, because Sidney Brown also could tackle. If you get Sidney Brown back, and then you get, what's his name? Who am I thinking about? You get Roby playing the slot, getting spun up fast enough. I think you can fix a lot of the issues this week. If we don't fix the secondary versus the Dolphins, it's going to get ugly real quick. Thank you, Shaquille Burton, for the super chat. I agree with that. It'll get ugly real quick because everybody seemed like they run a 4-3 over there. I was staying in both Uptown and North Philly in 1986. 1996. You know what I mean? We rivals with the whole league. Everybody want to give us their best shot. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to give us their best shot. So, it's not important to me that, Listen, I don't think we rivals to the Dallas Cowboys. I don't think we rivals. I ain't no rival with nobody who ain't played no championship ball in damn near 28 years. They're not rivals to us. We just in the same division, and they easy to be made fun of. They're easy to be made fun of, man. They not our rival. Make no mistake about that. Our rivals are guys that be in championship games. Our rivals are guys that whoever think they gonna get the number one seed, that's our rival, because that's what we after. We after stuff like that. We after stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody we play got it circled on their calendar, man. Are you crazy? Are you crazy? Everybody we play got it circled on their calendar. So far, Jalen Hurts only took one regular season loss in 2 years and counting. And counting. 21-1. I think he beat every NFC East, every NFC team now already. Jalen Hurts has beaten every NFC team. What NFC team hasn't Jalen Hurts beat? Now that I think about it. He beat everybody in the division at least once. What team hasn't he beat? Beat the Panthers beat the Panthers 2 years ago. Beat Arizona. Who has he not beaten in the NFC? He beat the Vikings twice, to my knowledge. Beat the Bucks. Who has Jalen Hurts not beaten the NFC? You know what I'm saying? We're not rivals with guys. Listen. Nobody. We're not worrying about the NFC for real, for real. We rivals with we rivals with the Chiefs. We rivals with the Bills. We rivals with teams that play championship ball. Championship ball. We ain't beat the Seahawks. Oh, Rams and the Seahawks. That's who's left. Well, we gonna get the Rams. We rivals with teams that play championship ball. You know what I'm saying? Let's really think about this. Really think about this. The Rams is a big game. We need to sketch that off because I think we got the Seahawks next year. You know what I'm saying? This Rams game is a big game. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. Must win. Must win. Every division game must win, but must win. You know what I mean? I want to get this one done bad because I feel like that this is a space creating game right here. You got to create space right here. Because like I said, this is a week that I feel like only the Eagles and the Commanders are going to win this week. You got to create space. We already beat the Commanders. That gives us space within the division race. You got to create space. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You take care of the opponent in front of you, but from a fan's perspective, this win gives us much needed room and much needed wiggle room in case we drop one we ain't supposed to drop. But it comes down to the secondary. I think the offense will be fine. You know what I mean? We still got some tape to look at, but it comes down to if the secondary can contain enough so our defensive line can get there. Big, thank you for the super chat. Kansas City Chiefs, and he fumbled it. I mean, you paying a lot of attention to what we doing, but are you paying attention to what we really doing? Big Pain, thank you for the super chat. I believe we have better corners than Job on our roster. Nicholas Morrow is a prime example of having talent on the roster but not using them. I agree. I think Eli Ricks is better than Job. But you know what I mean? Some guys just can't play. Playing the slot is different. The slot is different than the outside. I think it takes a certain skill set. Damn, bro, what you about to run into my shit? Why you even back up all the way back here for? Playing the slot is a different, you know what I mean, a different level of comprehension. You know what I mean? I think you got to be quicker. I think you got to be a good tackler when playing the slot. But you know, Eli Ricks, yeah, although he might deserve playing time, you know what I mean? Where's he going to play at? Everybody can't play slot. Knight Rider, thank you for the super chat. Space either way, 49ers win or lose. Is it space either way if the 49ers win or lose? I mean, nah, you want your division rival to lose. We could take care of the 49ers when we see the 49ers. I think, you know, that's another big thing. I think it's more important that the 49ers win. I think it's more important that the 49ers win. The 49ers are a resilient team. The 49ers lose, they just make them angrier. The Dallas Cowboys lose this game, they're going to be in shambles. They're going to be in shambles. They're going to be in shambles. I'm telling you, bro, they pretenders, man. They pretenders. When you look at the amount of points scored by each quarterback in the NFC East, now I ain't going to lie, this is a weird stat. I haven't really seen this one before, But they're saying that the Dallas Cowboys defense scored the same amount of points as Dak Prescott and the offense has. The same amount of points. That's not sustainable, bro. Think about it. These guys played Daniel Jones, they got a defensive score or a special team score, probably multiple. They played Zach Wilson, defense scored in that game, I believe. Then they played who they just played last week. They played Mac Jones, defense scored in that game, and they played Josh Dobbs. The defense had a bad game. It all fell on Dak Prescott. That's when it falls apart. That defense is not going to come out there and get pick sixes and scoops and scores every week. That's the bottom line, bro. That's the bottom line. Although they're winning, they're taking advantage of really, really bad quarterbacks. I don't think they beat a team with more than one win this season. I'm just saying, your record is your record, but we are who they thought they were. And that's how it will always remain. And I think the 49ers are going to bring them boys down and back to reality. But we got to take care of our food first so we can watch that Dallas Cowboys game with a nice full belly and a big smile on our face. You know what I'm saying? We got to create space. Listen, that Niners game going to be tough. That Niners game will be tough. They've been wanting that for a minute. A lot of teams on our schedule that we owe beatings to. Right, we played the Seahawks this year. I forgot about that. We owe the Seahawks a beating. We owe the Seahawks a bruising, man. Pete Carroll always get off on us, man. Pete Carroll always get off on us. We owe some teams. I feel like we owe the Chiefs. We owe the 49ers again. We need to lump the 49ers up again. We owe Dallas. We owe some teams some smoke. You know what I mean? The Dak Prescott and Jalen Hurts on the field at the same time, that got to happen. That got to happen. Hurts a plug and play QB. Real talk. You act like that's a bad thing. How is Hurts a plug and play QB? Gardner Minshew didn't win a game for us last year. King Diego, what's up? Gardner Minshew did not win a game for us last year. How is Hurts plug and play? You want to know who is plug and play? Dak Prescott, because Cooper Rush won a lot of games for y'all last year. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Since you want to talk so much, Dak Prescott is plug and play. We asked Minshew to come out there and win with A.J. Brown and Smitty, still couldn't do it. But according to the talking heads in the media, all everybody need is what Jalen Hurts got to be successful. Why Gardner Minshew couldn't win 2 games? He had 2 tries last year. Why Gardner Minshew couldn't win 2 games last year? And how Cooper Rush was able to game manage 4 wins in the absence of Regress Scott. Y'all want to talk about that though, bro? Y'all getting emotional too. Anytime somebody mention y'all on Twitter or something like that, y'all play the Rams this week. So what? So what? Because you already know what's going to happen when y'all lose over here. I'm going to tap dance on your head, your grave, your chest. I'm going to let you know you lost. Y'all talk too much. Y'all want to lose in peace in the NFC East? Negative. That'll never happen. That'll never happen. You will never lose in peace in the NFC East. Never. And I understand that. I know what's going to happen. Listen, the L monster is somewhere on that schedule. I know what's going to happen when we lose that first game. I know what's going to happen when we lose that first game. Y'all going to come and let me know about it. But you ain't losing in peace in the NFC East. Not while I'm a part of the Super Friends. Not while LB running around here. I dare you to lose, Cowboys. You know what's going to happen. I dare you to lose and we win. You know what's coming. You know what's coming. That's why y'all don't want me to talk about y'all on Twitter. Y'all scared. Y'all know I was running my movie last week on you. Y'all know what's going to happen. Now y'all think y'all rivals to the 49ers, rivals to people that y'all can't beat. Y'all sweet. Y'all sweet. Ain't no damn rivals to no 49ers. Y'all rivals to the divisional round because you can't get past it. You rivals to yourself, man. Rivals to yourself, man. But you know, man, school about to get out. Let me get my little ones. They get out early today. I'm gonna get with y'all, man. We're gonna do the official keys to victory tomorrow ahead of the Thursday night matchup. Philadelphia Eagles versus the Rams. Let's talk about it. You know the vibes.